Right, I've routed a vertical line across there. That's called an horizon line. I'm going to wet my entire paper today. I've mixed up, ready before I start, some purple. That's made out of red and blue. I mixed up some cream colour, for like a yellow ochre. If you've got yellow ochre or raw sienna, use that, that'd be perfect. See, that's probably more of a raw sienna than a yellow ochre. Just roughly something that's a creamy colour. That's more of a brown than a cream, but I'm not too worried. That'll do me for colour wise. That's nice. Just blend it in like that. You know what, I'm going to soften that in with this damp brush. Try and get it a little bit. So I've done this a bit fast. Oh, that's nice. Oh wow, look at that. Do all sorts while this paper's wet. Yeah, so I mixed a purple and then I'm using a dark blue as well, like a any darkish blue. A cobalt will do. Ultramarine will be brilliant. Any of the dark blues, whatever's in your palette, it's not that important. You ain't got to be dead accurate with any colours with this. Like I say, I've just run out of raw sienna, so I keep mixing my own. So, or yellow ochre, I like both of them colours. There, that's a nice creamish colour. Let's now squeeze that out so I don't waste that paint, because I'll need some more of that in a bit. Let's now go into let's have my purple next. Bit of purple. Get some purple in. Oh, look at that. When you mix your purple, don't worry if it's not exactly the same as this purple. It's not going to matter. Same as your cream's not exactly the same. It's not going to matter, don't worry. Just get your colours in and enjoy yourself. Right, what I'm going to do again, take my damp brush and just soften it all in. Oh, look at that. So this brush just got water on it, that's all it's got on it. I'm just softening everything in with that. Just making it all look nice and wispy. Right, I need a bit of purple in this, in here. Bring it in like that. Send it wispy. Like that. Oh, look at that, lovely. Whoa, like that. Get some in this side. It looks like my paper's drying a bit, but this will sort of re-wet it anyway by doing this, so that's good. Well, it's not good that it's drying, but it's good that I'm re-wetting with this damp brush. But yeah, so all that's on this brush, I'll get it clean actually. All that's on this brush, it's just damp, so it's just water. That's all that's on it, and that's helping soften everything in. So, let's just get that thing right now then. I think I'll go into my blue without even washing my brush. Well, it's just basically gone blue anyway, that's sad. Right, so let's get some blue in there, blend in with these other colours. There, that's nice, but it's a bit harsh. So, wisp it in, soften it like that, look at that. Oh, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Look at that, beautiful. Let's do the same down in here, some in here as well. This is my water. If you haven't guessed that already, this is my water. Actually, I could bring that bit of that blue through there a bit as well. Get a bit in a bit. That's it. It's quite soft down here still. What's good? Oh, look at that, lovely. A bit more in there. There. That's it. I'll get a little soften anyway, just for the sake on it. There we are. There. I'll take that clip off because it's causing a cockle there. Sometimes it pulls and keeps your paper straight, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, I just text it off in it. Right, let's have some quite a bit of blue at that top bit there. I'll be softening all this in a second. There, let's get some in here. Something like that. And then again, same again, just softening. Lovely. Just re-dip that brush in water, take the excess off on a tea towel, and just So that's how damp you want this brush. If you've got a tea towel, if you're wondering how damp that brush is, I'm dipping in water and then I'm just stroking it across the tea towel so it's not dripping with water, because that brush will hold a heck of a lot of water. Heck of a lot. Right, now I need some coffee. Right, got a background nil now. I'm just wondering whether to dry a bit. No, I think I'm going to go in wet and it'll just give me a soft ill, I think. So what I'm going to do now, I've not washed my brush and I'm going into my cream colour with that colour still on my brush, so it's going to be slightly dirty. If you try that and it goes green, maybe you'd want it more of a creamy colour. Or you might want it green. This might look good with a green hill in background. Just look like there's some grass on it. So it's up to you. But mine's gone more of a cream colour. That is what I actually wanted. But like I say, if you're on, there's a chance it might go green if you don't wash your brush. But just have a look, see what colour it goes. If you like it, use it. If you don't, then don't use it. That's going to be covered up. I can't see the point in bothering. So I'll just pull down a tiny bit of a shadow in here. So this is a distant hill, this is, look. Like I say, this will be covered, so I'm not even going to bother doing that side. Yeah, like that. And then I think I'm going to pull some lines through there as well, like that. And then let's take this softening brush again and just soften that edge. Everything's dead soft then, innit? Look at that. That's nice, innit? Yeah. Right. So now let's get some more, a bit of purple into that cream colour now. So I'm going into some different colours now. A tiny dab of that blue and all. I'm trying to get a bit of all three colours on my brush at the same time. The cream, the blue and the purple. Right, now in here, let's just test this first. That's looking quite nice. I want some bushes in here. About that eye. That's why I didn't bother finishing that hill off, just as it was covered anyway. There. About like that. That's not bad, right? Let me just some more of that brown, dab of that purple, dab of that blue. See what that looks like with a lot of blue. Dab more of purple. Dab more of purple. Dee. There we are, can you see that coming along, look? And then I'm going to dab into more of my brown colour. And blend them colours in a bit more so they mix a bit. So I'm sort of mixing my colours on my paper, and that way I can see when they're mixed perfect, so I know when it's ready to, so I can see all them different colours in there, look, and then I know when I'm ready to sort of stop mixing. So to me now, let's get some more of that brown colour. I'm thinking some more of that brown colour mixed up. So it's like a light brown. So add a bit more of that in. That's more of a sort of realistic colour. There, that's not looking bad, is it? At that, them other colours are all glowing through. Look, I'm still thinking a bit darker. So now, you know what? I'm going to add in some burnt umber now. I'm going to add to it a burnt umber what's a little bit darker. There. That's it. So that cream colour's now gone that little bit darker to a burnt umber. Stick some more of that blue in. That'll darken it even more. So again, look, I'm just in neat blue now, mixed in with that burnt umber. Purple. Some of this purple in. I'm just gradually getting it till it's at the right thing. A bit more of that purple. That's nice. And then back to my burnt umber. Without cleaning my brush, I'll just go in my burnt umber and just there. I think I'm at about the right colour scheme now. Something like that. Maybe it's a bit more of that burnt umber. A bit more. Just to cover some of that other stuff up a bit, look. That's better, innit? You don't want it looking like the bright blue trees. So I'm going over with some more Bont Umber. That's it. Now, tiny tad of blue and purple into that. And I'm just going to pull down. In fact, you know what? I'm going to try and do a bit with this. Pull down a shadow. Pull a bit down with that, look. That's nice. That's my softening brush with just my water on. And then pull into that. But most of this will be covered, I think. But there. A bit thicker in that middle bit there. There, I'm happy at that. Right, let's get in there. Now, anything, your fingernail out you want, put some, in fact, let me get some rocks in first. So a few rocks in here. So this is like my bank with some rocks and stuff on it. There, that looks nice. Just a hint of a few rocks. And then, let's say a few little twigs and stuff in there. In fact, I'll reflect a few of them. There, that's that. And then, where's me? Get this brush. I wet it through, that brush. Now I'm wiping it on tea towel and drying it again. Because I don't want water to soak everywhere. You might even, sometimes you better wait until it dries to even do this. But that's my little waterline look. Leave that at that for now. Might put some gouching on top of it. Right, so that's that. A bit more coffee. Right, now. Oh, I tell you what I forgot to do. Another one, I've got some little bushes across there. I might go back and, in fact, shall I? If I put them in now, I'm going to have to dry it and put them in. So I'll do that, I'll dry it and put them in. The reason I've had to dry it is to set that paint there, and then I can re-wet it without worrying about it moving, because I've set it, you see. So, right, if I just wet that now, it's all set, so it should be sound. I think I'll wet it all the way down. Not need to, but there we are. Should be plenty. Right, let's have a look what colour I've got on here. I took that colour I've just used for that, and I've mixed some of that light cream colour in with it to soften it a bit. Now, basically, I'm going to come in there like that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just, can you see? I'm just painting right through. So I'm putting my reflections in at the same time as where I'm putting my little bushes in and stuff. There we are, something like that. And in fact, they're looking a bit strong to me and all. So, what do you do if they're looking a bit strong? You just soften them a bit with that one. Why not? Looking a little bit strong, a bit sort of. If they're a bit strong, they're going to look a bit too close, you see. So there. This brush, like I say, I dip it in water and then I dry it on my tea towel, so it's just a damp brush. I'm just going to come back in like that and just bring that in there. Like that's it. That's about perfect, I think. And then I think I'll sweep that across like that. So I've just got that tiny reflection in there. I think that looks pretty good at that. This brush again, it's damp, but it's not wet. I'll wet that again and dry it again. Not quite taking enough off, so I re-wet it and dried it. If you don't dry it, re-wet it again just now, dried it. If you don't dry it, the water will spread and you'll just have you won't have a straight thin line, you'll have a thick line. That's enough. Like I say, I can add some designer's gouge later if I need to. Right, what do I need now? Let's have a look. I tell you what, I would have got, if I hadn't forgot that, I'd have got away without having to do a dry on this one. Because I've done that, I'm going to have to dry it. plenty dry enough to put this clip back on, I think. I've put that onto some socks out of shoes just to get the angle so that bit don't overlap that bit, so I can scratch rocks in and stuff. Right, now then, so we're now going to use that pink, that blue, and probably Bontumber all mixed in together. So let's go into some of that pink first. So, and I haven't washed my brush, so I've not got that pure pink on there. Got a bit of all sorts on there. In fact, that looks a lovely colour. A bit more of that purple. Oh, look at that. How nice does that look? A bit more wetter on my brush. Look at that. Oh yeah, loving it. That's my purple. Coming right, actually it's coming right. Let's go into some blue. Mix some of that blue in. Oh, look at that. Oh yes, this is actually coming right out to about there. Back into the purple. That's that. Let's go into some of that brown then. Some realistic, make it slightly more realistic colour. That can go up there like that. Into there. Swap my brush around, look. Bit more water. Brown and top of that blue. Look at this. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. So a bit more of that purple up here, I'm thinking. A bit more of that purple in there. There. Loving that. Right, hopefully this has stayed damp. Because I want to get, move that again, move that to there. I want to get some nice rocks in, like, oh look at that, that's lovely. Look how quick I'm going. That's probably what you want to do. If you go quick, you get a sort of nice random effect. Some little pebbles across that bottom bit, look. There, look at that, I love that. Lovely. Let's get this. Get some little, add some little grasses and things in with this, look. You've got to work fast or else it dries. It's already drying, look. So you've got to go fast. It's already drying. So I've got some grasses in there. Some rocks. Oh my god, I want to do a big tree now. Right, let's dip into some water. So I've got some Bontumber, some purple, some blue. All on my brush at once. See what colour this turns. Oh yeah, look at that. It has a bit more purple to it. On there. Stick some grasses in at the bottom of that and all. And then another one there coming out bottom of there. Like that. Oh. Like that. I think I'll do all my leaves with my rigger brush, I think. There, that's not looking bad, is it? Right, where's that rigger brush? Come on, Mr. Rigger. Right, while I'm sticking my things on, right, I'll tell you. I want a word with you about a word. And I think this word's getting overused a little bit, and I keep hearing people using it, and it's irritating me. Right? The word is cheeky. Right? It's getting overused. I tell you when I think it's okay to use the word cheeky. You know, if you're nipping to the fruit bowl to get a cheeky apple, I think that's okay. You can use the word cheeky. If you're putting your jogging suit on to nip out for a cheeky jog, I think that's okay to use the word cheeky. I think anything healthy, what you're doing, it's okay to use the word cheeky. But you know, if you're nipping outside for a cheeky fag, that's where this word's being used wrong. Just by calling it a cheeky fag, don't make it a healthy fag. Don't think the word cheeky makes it healthy, because it don't, and I've just noticed people doing it, and I'm just pointing it out to you. So if you're going to Chippy for some cheeky chips or a cheeky kebab, it's not going to make it any healthier by having some cheeky chips. Chips are chips. Same amount of calories in chips, whether they're cheeky chips or normal's chips. Don't make no difference. So don't be sneaking out down pub for a cheeky pint. Just go and have a normal pint. You don't have to have a cheeky one. Don't be nipping outside for a cheeky fag. By putting the word cheeky on, you're not making it healthy. Right, enough said. It was just summer and I was thinking, I hear it all the time. I thought I'd make a cheeky little point about it. There we are, look at that. Nice cheeky little tree. Oh good. Let's put some cheeky little twigs on, look. Oh look at that, that looks good, doesn't it? Random twigs everywhere. Cheeky little twigs. That's a good way to do that. Some cheeky little twigs down here and all that. Tell you what, I'm going to get a cheeky little bit of water on this bottom bit just to re-dampen it, and I should be able to stick some little twigs in the bottom bit there. Not ordinary twigs, some cheeky little twigs. So let's put some cheeky little rocks in, look there, like that, and then some cheeky little twigs and grasses in. Oh, look at that, lovely. And then I'll there's a few more in like that. There. Oh wow. Where's me? I need a piece of scrap paper just to get this right. Right, okay, what I want is, and then a brush bashed up, bash it up on my hand. I want to get some little twiggy type things on under here. These are just a tiny little twigs, hopefully. That's what they're going to look like. You can do a bit of finger painting and all if you want. Dab your fingers in. They're that tiny little twigs, what's everywhere. Just knocking about. That's what they're supposed to represent. I actually think that looks quite good. I'll tell you what I could do as well. Just have a few scratchy twigs coming through some of these bits like that and all that. There, that looks nice, doesn't it? And then a couple more in with that. There, twigs going everywhere. Nice. I'm happy with that. Nearly done. Tell you what we would have. Reflections. Get some reflections in. So, we definitely have a reflection of that coming through there. Although I'm thinking this sort of stuff is going to reflect a bit more purple in that. Going to reflect down as well. Probably cover most of that. There, something like that. Let's get my softening brush. Just soften. Just have a little soften about. Oh, yes. That's it, that's just water on that brush. That'll do me. There, I think dry the whole thing, get some little water lines in, and I think we're about done. So let's do that. That'll do. Pull that back down there. Flick any bits of plop off, little bits of stray hairs what's fell off my brush. Right, now then, so let's get rid of some of this stuff. Get it out of my way. Tidy up a bit before I start. Right, I need this brush. Don't need that one. Get them all out of my way, right. That's better. I'm nearly done now. Right. So, same again, I've wet this brush and then I've dried it again on my tea towel. There we are. Look at that little dark line now. I'll take that out. Looks quite nice. Took that out a bit for a little ickle ripple in that. And then a little bit in there like that. There. What you can do, I need to get some new fresh cloth. A little bit here. You can dab that. Take it a bit whiter. I don't know whether to dab that bit as well. Yeah, that looks nice, doesn't it? There. So that's me waterlines. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my little tiny brush now, and I'm going to just highlight up some of these waterlines a little bit. So just in here, just got a bit of designers on there. Not need much in this background bit, just a little bit, just to really highlight a few little bits. There, that's better in it. That's a few bits in there, look. And then a few little bits in here. There we are, just a little bit like that. Do we need an extra bit in? Shall we have? Let's one more. Wet my brush. Bring it in about there like that, look. I'll get me a little bit of tissue. I need to get some more of this. Just dry it with that, and then I just put a little bit of highlight in that middle bit with me. A little bit on the end there as well with me wash. Designer's whitewash. Brilliant stuff. Oh, there. Alright, I don't think this one needs any little boats. I think what it does need though is some ickle bods. Peter and Paul. Let's put Peter and Paul in. Peter and Paul, right, where should we put them? I think I'm going to have them low down. There's a little speck there, so you cover that speck up with a Peter. There we are, and then Paul. There we are. We want a BD on it, so I'll just put my BD there. Nice and little B, D, Bertie D. There we are. There you are. Give me a minute to have a look at that. Jobs are good, and I'll see you on beach.